We would like to kickstart this event of RoboWeek 2021.
A very warm good evening to each and everyone. I, Akansha Tejwani.
And I'm Mridul Verma.
I, Akansha Tejwani and Mridul are here to take this opportunity to welcome you all on behalf of Robotics Society and ITH to this immensely exciting evening.
Today, we are thrilled to say that we will be diving into the world of robots. With the world advancing each day, we need to rise higher and meet more demands. A gamut of events can be sped with automation and integration of connectivity between machines and autonomous robots.
And autonomous robots stand first to improve the worker's safety zone, efficiency, and productivity massively, for which it becomes the need of hour to learn about them.
We are overjoyed to have Mr. Pratik Tiradkar, the director of PNT Robotics, creator of Ado. Yes, that smart robot from Shark Tank, and he is also a Shark Tank finalist and a passionate visionary. He's a passionate entrepreneur and a leading mentor training students from various colleges like IITs and NITs in the tech domain.
And not to miss, he with his team was the first one to take initiative to develop internet controlled robots to work as nurses and ward boys in COVID wards. Isn't it great? So, this is our privilege to have you with us to grace this occasion, sir. A big welcome.
We all know him well, so without further ado, let's jump into the track of the session today. The stage is all yours. Please, sir.
So, hello guys, good evening one and all present over here. So, thanks for introducing me, guys, and thanks for inviting this for this talk show. So, I would like to share my experience with all of you guys. Basically, I'll give my intro first. Myself, Pratik Tiradkar. I'm the director and the CEO of PNT Robotics and Automation Solutions. We are Mumbai-based company, and we are dealing into a humanoid robots, specifically into a humanoid robots. Previously we were into robots and automation kind of things, so we used to deliver some automation projects, but now we are focused on purely into the humanoid robots. And my current age is 24. I have started my entrepreneurship journey when I was 19 years old, and that's all about me. So moreover, I will like to talk about my company PNT Robotics and about Ado. So I'm going to share my screen. Just give me a moment. I hope my screen is visible, guys, right? Hello? Hello?
Yes, yes, sir. It is visible.
Yeah. So the PNT Robotics, I have started PNT Robotics in the year of 2020. Before that, when I was in my diploma, I'll share my journey first. So I have done diploma, and after that I have done my B.Tech in instrumentation and control engineering. Right. So I have done my diploma from Government Polytechnic Mumbai, which is in Bandra, and after that I have done my B.Tech from Bharati Vidyapit, Navi Mumbai. So when I was in the second year of my diploma, I have been introduced to this robotics field. I have made one simple line follower robot. Even I would like to tell you that I have attended that 2 days workshop, and in that workshop they taught us about this line follower robot. And after this 2 days workshop, I was like, this is something interesting, and I need to research more about in this field. So I have started studying robotics. So I have never attended any class of robotics after that. So whatever I have done on myself. I do research, a lot of research, and then some outputs will be there. So like that, I have started researching on robots, like robotics. Then I have introduced to the IoT field. Then hardware software integration, all of those technologies were there. So in 2016, I have started my first firm, build my project. So how I started this firm? Basically, before that, when I attended that workshop, so there were one competition and I have won that competition. After that, that company called me and they asked me, can you deliver some trainings for our company, not as a main trainer but as an assistant trainer? What is the role of assistant trainer? Assistant trainer helps the main trainer, because in the workshops there are sometimes crowd is more than 100, so they need one assistant trainer. So I have started my journey as an assistant trainer for a robotics workshops. So after that, what I have learned from that assistant position, or like by that particular job, or we can't say that is a job, that is a freelancing work basically. So what I learned from that work, so if suppose we are sharing our knowledge with the community, you are getting satisfaction as well as you are getting something in returns. So at that time I got something in returns of money, as well as I got some satisfaction because students were happy. They were satisfied, they have done something. And if suppose I am having some knowledge in the field of robotics or any other field, I love to share that knowledge with other peoples, so they can explore that new fields, or what we can say, new different things. So like this, my journey has been started in the year of 2016. So after that, for few trainings I have done the assistant trainer job. After that I got an opportunity for a lead trainer, so that was a very fantastic moment for me to lead the training and all this kind of stuff. So for that I have received like very good feedback from those trainings. So different companies were used to call me for guest sessions, for delivering guest sessions, or for delivering robotics workshops, IoT workshops. So that time I was like 20 or 21 years old. So in the year of 2016 I have started build my project company. So first website I have made by myself only, so that website is still there, that is buildmyproject.org free.com. So I have
Sorry to
hosted this website on a free domain even.
excuse me, sir.
And
Sorry to interrupt you. Your PPT is not visible now.
it is not
Camera.
visible.
No, sir. And camera is also not on.
Give me a minute. Yeah, I had turned off the
Sure,
camera,
sir.
but the just give me a moment, I'll check for the PPT.
Sure, sure, sir.
But my voice was audible, right? Whatever I have
Yes,
said.
sir. Yes, sir. You were completely audible.
Yeah, fine. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir. It is.
Yeah, so in the year 2016, I started this Build My Project company. So earlier, I used to deliver projects to the college students. So I have started this project journey, or you can say project kind of thing, from delivering project to the college student to the delivering project to the different top-notch industries like Walkhart. Then I also work with Indian Navy. I also work with the DRDO. I wanted to share that phase with you. So in 2016, I started Build My Project. I used to deliver projects to the college students. After that, my first biggest step was I have been participated in one of the top event that is known as Automation Expo. So that is an industrial event. So meanwhile, in 2016, I have launched my company. I launched my company's website that is made by me only. So all of these things are done by me and myself only, because nobody was there to believe in me whatever I am doing. Like even my family was telling me that you are having very good potential, you can easily get very good job. But I never wanted to do a job. I wanted to become an entrepreneur. That is my mindset from like whenever, like from childhood, you can say. So I never want to be do a job for somebody. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. Now why entrepreneur? Because they like do something for society. They do research, they innovate something, they bring new innovations to the for the society, for society well-being. So that's why, that is the reason I wanted to become an entrepreneur from childhood itself. So slowly, gradually, I was putting my money, whatever I am earning through this freelancing work, I used to invest that money into my first firm, Build My Project. Now I have done a lot of sacrifices. So in my college time, in my degree college time, I have never enjoyed a single day of my life. Every day I used to spend a lot of time into my startup itself, that is a Build My Project, how to grow startup. I learned so many things in that phase, in that 1 year na guys. Trust me, I have learned a lot of things, because nobody was there to cheer me, nobody was there to support me. I have done all of these things on myself itself. I guess my PPT is again not visible, right?
It's not. So if you can also keep a check on slides, keep changing, because we can only see the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
slide.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
visible
this is
now.
about that yeah, so that is it. It's all about that company only. So meanwhile, I was telling about my story. I wasn't like anything from this PPT, so that's why I wasn't sliding it. So the PNT Robotics and Automation Solutions started in the year 2021. This is the sister branch of Build My Project, which started in year 2016. So on documentation, the PNT solution is registered on a 2021, but we have started in a 2020 when pandemic hits. So that's that time we have started the PNT Robotics and Automation Solution. So yeah, where I was, yeah. So at that time, I used to do each and every stuff on my own. So I have done some savings, and after that, I brought one small office space nearby me, and I have hired 2 employees for that in that office. One is a salesperson and one is a technical person, and I used to guide them because they were the freshers. I just like hired the freshers because I can't afford experienced people at that time, so I hired the freshers. I taught them a lot of things from technical to sales, each and everything. Before taughting them, I used to learn these things. And after that, step by step, my team were increasing, and I have established, I can say proudly, I have established 5 branches of Build My Project in 1 year only. So all the things were on a right track. And in 2000, as all of us know that in March 2020, suddenly COVID came into the picture, and each and every business were suffering from the COVID situation. And like, we are into the education domain through Build My Project, because we were at that time, we have also launched BMP courses, which deals into the schools and college education. education, and like due to colleges were closed, schools were closed, we are unable to find any business at that time. We switched to the online education, but that was a very tough challenge for us, because already Udemy and that kind of companies were there who were selling their courses online from last 5 to 6 years. So it was a very challenging situation for us. Then like one day I was sitting at a home due to COVID situation only. I still remember that day, 27th March was my birthday, and after that 28th March, I still remember that day I saw some news on a TV channel, like uh, nurses and ward boys having some fear to go to the hospitals due to this COVID situation. And like there were nobody to take care of this COVID patients. So I thought of this Corobot. Why can't we, like everybody was sacrificing their life, like doctors, nurses, ward boys, even some social helpers were there. They were helping whatever is in their hands. So like I am good in technology, so why can't we build something through technology, and why can't we help these peoples, or why can't we help to tackle this situation? So that time I thought about this Corobots. So we made 4 versions of Corobots, and we got success in 4th version. Now as we were having an office, so we have some components available over there. Otherwise it was a very tough for us to avail or find out these components at that period, because it was a very strict lockdown. So we made 4th version, and we posted on like I personally posted on my WhatsApp and the Twitter handle. And as I already given some interviews to the news channels and the TV reporters, and as well as the paper uh, reporters, basically, so they were in connect with me. So they got that news and they just called me like, can we publish it in our newspaper, or they asked, can we publish it on our news channel? So I just said yes, no worries, you can publish it. And after that I received so many calls from local government bodies as well as local politicians, and that helps me a lot, because alone I can't do anything in COVID situation. Everything was closed, so I need some government backup with me to tackle this situation. And fortunately I got that backup from local politicians as well as from local government bodies, and we successfully developed this COVID bots, that is Corobots. So the function of these Corobots, I'll show you. Give me a moment. Yeah. So this is the 3rd version of our Corobot. So ward boys, nurses are the frontline corona warriors in our society who probably come into the contact. It's the same story I have told you. So that's why we made this. And the proudest moment for us was the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's also appreciated us for making this robot. And this is the world's first internet controlled robot which being used in the pandemic. So that is another proudest moment for us. And then after that we received a lot of orders. We also received orders from international clients, but at that time we only focused on Indian clients, because first of all we wanted to serve our nation first, and if then time permits, and if then we can able to do a lot of production, then we thought of international clients. So we made these robots, and government bodies also buy it from us, as well as some private hospitals also bought it from us. So that is a huge success for us. And through this Corobots, we entered into the robotics industry officially. So then after that, I have separated my 2 firms, BMP courses for education domain itself, and then this PNT Robotics and Automations to delve purely into the industrial robots. So at that time also we have started with this making these Corobots, but after that when COVID ends, so nobody wanted these robots. Then we have started selling these robots into the hotels and restaurants, and also we used to do some automation kind of projects at that time. So that's why we have named our company PNT Robotics and Automation Solutions, because we got several, like we got more than 500 inquiries from pan India regarding robotics, regarding automation of their like customized projects for industries. So that's why we named this company as a PNT Robotics and Automation Solutions. But now I can say we are only focused on robotics, purely into the, if specifically into the humanoid robots. So these are like robots only, who is delivering food into the restaurants. So application of robots is for medical, hotel industry, schools and colleges. Now you can like you might have a questions, how can we, like, for which purpose we use this robots in schools and colleges? So we deliver, or what we can say, we teach students about this technologies. So in schools and colleges they are buying these products for purely R&D purpose. We give them totally technical support. Students are free to implement their ideas on these robots as well. So some custom modifications are there. If some custom modifications are there, we help students and schools and colleges to implement their customization into these robots. So they are using this for R&D purpose. So these are some news coverage of our Corobot. Like, then I also work with the government bodies. So this is our 47 axis robot. Yeah, this is the model which we have made for our Indian Navy. This is the anti-decoy system. It will misguide the opponent's missile. So I can't reveal that technology over here due to some like we have signed some confidential documents with them. So this is the short range, and the next version is all about long range. So this is the prototype of those, and we have successfully implemented this. This is the K2 robot. You can search it over internet as well. So we have given this robot to the Tech Mahindra, and they are using it. This is the first HR robot. They are using this robot into their Pune office, Pune office location. And this is, we also used to do this AIML kind of projects. Now here comes the Ado. So Ado, we have started working on Ado robot in last December 2021. Not 2021, December 2020. Sorry. So we have started working on this Ado in December 2020. So at that time also I have searched for investors. Even at that time also nobody trusted on us. They were saying like humanoid robots are far away from the India. There is no scope of this into the India. We said yes, there is no scope of humanoid robots in India now, but in future surely there will be a lot of humanoid robots at a different places like malls, restaurants, then museums, and different public places are there. So people will be used to this technology after certain of years. But if we are starting now, we can't reach that global robot, like a global level of robotics in India right now. We need to start somewhere, then we can reach to that point. Yes, right. So that's why on that concept we have started working on this Ado robot. So now what is the use of Ado? So its name itself will tell the use of Ado. Ado is an advertisement bot, and specifically we have like designed this robot for advertisement purpose. So we have researched a lot while making this robot. We have spent almost 3 months to do research only, like where can we implement this robot, and like how many years it will take to implement these robots in India. So our prediction was we wanted to complete this robot by December 2022. That means this year end. But it was completed in the month of August 2021. We have developed this prototype of this robot only in 5 months. You can't believe, guys, we have worked day and night, and we have completed this robot just only for a Shark Tank. Now I'll come to the Shark Tank story. So in June, in the month of June, we were busy on working the concept of Ado robot, as well as we were busy in our another projects, as well as I told you I have another firm, so I was busy in all of these operations. And suddenly my 3 to 4 colleagues sent me the link of Shark Tank India. They said that Shark Tank is coming into the India. You should fill this form. you are capable enough to go to this competition or go to the Shark Tank India, because everybody in my circle knows that I'm a biggest fan of Shark Tank. I used to watch Shark Tank from 2016 itself. So at that time, I never imagined that it will come to the India, and we were from the one of the participant of Shark Tank. So in the June, my 3 to 4 colleagues send me this links like you can register for this. But at that time, I don't have any product in my hand to show into the Shark Tank. Yes, I do have that Corobots and all these projects, but uh, I didn't feel that those projects are capable enough to go to the Shark Tank India. But still, like I like they sent me that link by I guess around 10th of or 11th of June. The deadline was 23rd of June, and on 23rd of June, I filled that form. So that was the first step. We entered into the Shark Tank. So we filled up that form. The form was around 18 to 20 pages. So we filled up that form, and 1 month there was no response. So we were losing our hopes, like, and we started working normally on our Ado robot and all other stuff. And after suddenly 1 month, in the month of I guess July 25th or 26th, we received mail from Shark Tank India. So they said that you are shortlisted. I guess again my PPT is not visible, give me a moment. Yeah, so they said that you are shortlisted in a first round, and now you need to submit a video with your product, and and also you need to share the use cases and all these things of your product. So at that time also our robot wasn't completed. I told you our goal was to complete that robot by December 2022. So I have personally communicated with my team. I have discussed with my team, is it possible to complete this robot in 2 to 3 months? Like 1 month was our timeline. So I have discussed with my team, I discussed with my co-founder, and we took this challenge. Anyhow, we have to develop these robots in next 2 to 3 months. So initially, we sent them a robot video. I would like to share that video with you. In that video, you can you'll see the different version of Ado. Just give me a moment. I'll share that video. Are you guys able to see his hands? These hands are totally different whatever we have implemented right now. So this is the video we have recorded in I guess first week or second week of August. Software. So this is the face tracking feature. We implemented each and every feature, but we were unable to complete that hardware part in that timeline. These are the different features: emotion detection, face tracking. This is the very raw product, we can say. First prototype of Ado. He can mimic your emotions as well. You must have seen this feature on Shark Tank. This is the kiosk system. As I told you, Ado we have made for advertisement robot. So hotels or we can use this as for kiosk for ordering system. If you call him, he'll look towards you. These are the emotions we have developed at that time. Now Ado is having more than 40 emotions. He can introduce himself. Yeah, so this is something new we have developed in the kiosk. This is the voice-based kiosk, touch as well as voice. So that is a new feature we have developed for kiosk. Guys, can you believe we have submitted this video to the Shark Tank? So they also got so many projects related to the robotics. But like at the end, when show was end and like wrap up was done, so I asked that producer personally, like, why did you selected us or why did you choose us? Though, so he said one thing, that everybody is copying products which are already existed, but you guys are doing something new. So that's why you were selected among all of them. So that was again a proud moment for us, and at that moment we felt that ki we are on the right track. Nobody was believing us in that time when we started working on this robot, but somewhere we are on right track because people are ready to adopt this kind of technologies in the future. So this was the first version of Ado Robot, and I hope you have seen this. This is the latest one, which you must have seen on a set of a Shark Tank. Yeah. So there are like a lot of changes in that video we have submitted to Shark Tank India for qualification round, and after that what we have made in another 2 months. for Shark Tank finale. So in the month of August, they called us for first offline, what we can say, audition. Audition round was there. First offline audition round was there. So they called us there, and we need to present our product over there. So we have presented our robot at the first, like I have shown in the first video, like that only we have presented our robot over there, because like we didn't get that much of time to make it very attractive or make those changes. So we have told them this truth: if we get time of next 1 or 2 months, definitely we are going to nail it. We can develop the very advanced bot, like whatever you are seeing it. So they believed in us, and the Shark Tank finalist final shoot was there from November 1st to the December 15th, and they have given us a last slot. That is that started from, I guess, around 7th of December to the 11th of December. So they have given us that slot. So again we got an opportunity. We have to give our 100% over there, and we did it. We have given our 100% whole staff. Like we are like PNT Robotics currently is having a staff of 12 people. So all of us were there for day and night, and we nailed it. We just made it in 2 months, next 2 months, and the output you have seen on the set of a Shark Tank. So that is our Shark Tank journey. And after Shark Tank, it was it was a star moment. We received a lot of calls, like a lot of calls. We got an offer from Geo. We got an offer from Birla. Again, we got an offer from Hindustan Unilever, and a lot of clients are there. And now our next 5 years vision is, we wanted to implement our custom Indian-made humanoid robots into the pan India. So that is our next vision. And along with the Piyush, Piyush has invested in our company on the set of a Shark Tank. So he's a very good guy, and he supports us a lot. And the whatever deal you have seen on a Shark Tank, so you can even ask for a better deal at the backstage once you got your investor. So we are now in communication with him, and surely we can do something great into this robotics domain in the India through the Make in India concept of our Prime Minister. So yeah, again, these were some robots we have made for colleges and schools, especially. These are some our proudest achievement. So this is in the first picture over here, the Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar, Shri Sushil Kumar Modi ji, with our humanoid robot. So in this opening of Automation Expo through our robots, this is the representing India on an international platform. This is the appreciation which I told you, by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. You just I'll be there. Yeah, and these are some R&D products. This is the ornithocopter we have made. You must have seen this kind of flying bird into the Uri. So we have also made this ornithocopter. This is the Tech Diya. I made this Tech Diya in the year of 2015. So when you pour water into it, it will automatically glow. So that kind of thing is that. Yeah, that's it. So this is our team behind Ado. These are the masterminds behind the Ado. We also used to enjoy in meantime. It's not like that we work, like we only work. Yeah, I hope you find it fruitful session, guys.
So now let's jump to straight to the Q&A session, and before that I have some of the questions from my side. So let's continue with them. Until then, all the participants can put their questions in chat box. So my question is, sir, what were the obstacles you faced during making of autonomous robot, as in technical field as well as in non-technical field? And as you said, in non-technical, your family didn't support it. So how did you overcome that?
Basically, my family didn't supported me. Uh, I can say in financials, but the moral support was there, and that was enough for me. Financials, I can create finance from anywhere. I told you I used to do freelancing work. I used to deliver the trainings. I used to deliver projects to different clients. So I used to save that money and investing that money into in my own companies. So that is not an obstacle for me at all. And I'll also suggest these things to the youngsters or the youths who who used to tell this, like, we are having a problem of finance, how can we start our own things, or how can we do the startup. First of all, start with the freelancing work. There are a lot of platforms available like freelancer.com, Upwork. A lot of things are there. You can, like, if you have knowledge in any field, share that knowledge with the persons or share that knowledge with the other people, and you can earn the money. That's it. It's that much of simple. And technically, I can say, uh, we are not that much, like, India is not that much strong into the embedded domain. We find difficulty to find out the components. Like, we need some 3D mapping sensors. So we found a lot of difficulties to find those sensors. But after all, like, we are having some good connections, so that's why we able to find out those. And software based, like, my co-founder Ashish, he is very good into the AI ML, so we never find out any difficulties in developing the software part.
Okay, that's great, sir.
So
Relating
I
to
would,
that, I would
Yeah.
like to ask, how did you crack the supply chain of
I told you na, before COVID, we were into the education domain. So in education domain, we used to deliver trainings on robotics, IoT, all this kind of new trending technologies, 3D printing, AR, VR. So we have very good connects with different vendors. So we are having in connects with the more than 25 vendors from pan India. So the supply chain wasn't a challenge for us.
Okay, okay. Great,
so I
sir.
would like to ask a question from you. As
Yeah,
you said,
buddy.
sir, that yeah, being a part of such a prestigious show, it impacted your life positively. So, sir, what are your future plans for the society, or your future plans for us?
First of all, I want to aware people about this humanoid robotics. So now, from next month onwards, we are going to start, or like, we are going to deliver trainings on our humanoid robot, that is on Ado. So that is first step we are going to take. And apart from that, I told you earlier, like, our next 5 years vision is that, or mission is that, we wanted to deploy our robots into the pan India for different applications, and we wanted to make cost efficient robots. Indians are buying robots or importing robots from China and Japan for 8 lakhs or 12 lakh bucks, and for, like, in competition, we wanted to deliver these robots in 3 to 5 lakhs range. So that is our next 5 years vision.
Okay, great, sir. Next question from the audience is, how does an autonomous robot detect obstacles? So,
Yeah,
how
so
does autonomous
basically,
robot
yeah,
detect
yeah.
obstacles?
Basically, we have used some depth cameras. In technical words, those are called as kinects. We have also used 3D mapping sensors, that is lidar sensor. So 3D lidars are there, as well as two HD cameras are there. So using, like, we have integrated all of the systems using ROS, and we are detecting the obstacles.
Okay.
Okay, so next question is from uh, audience only. How many types of sensors are used in autonomous robots?
Yeah, dead man. First of all, tell me how many sensors are there into your body, dead man. So we have used a lot of sensors, like ambient temperature sensors are there, then cameras are there, then obstacle sensors are there. Then I guess there are 8 to 10 types of sensors we have used in Ado Robot.
What would be your advice to beginners interested in robotics?
Okay, start with the small things. Don't directly jump to the higher end things. So you may lose your interest into the robotics. Robotics, like if you are working in robotics, you should have some patience. If suppose at the day one you wanted to make a robot like Ado, you can't build it. I told you I have started my robotics journey by using like I made line follow robot first. So that is a very basic or like beginner thing. After that, I have done a lot of research and day by day, day by day, day by day, I have improved myself. So in year 2016, I have made that line follow robot, and now in year 2021, we have successfully made that Ado robot. So it's all about patience. It's all about consistency. So you should be consistent. You should be patient, and start with the small things.
So, what do you think are some fields in which robots can be used more?
I didn't get this, sir. What do you think are some fields in which robotics can? Okay, robotics can be used more, specifically in factories where labor work is there. So wherever repeating task is there, instead of human being, we can use robots because it will give us more accuracy as well as we can use that robots for 24/7.
Okay, I guess that was all of the questions. If you have any more questions, put in the chat box. Okay, until then, last question from my side, sir. Who
Yeah.
was your favorite
Sure,
shark in Shark
Avanza.
Tank?
Like we were looking for Piyush and we got him. So Piyush is the one and only favorite shark because he was there and like he is the only person who's into the tech. Other
Mm-hmm.
people
Yes,
not
sir.
into the tech. So we were looking for Piyush only and we got him. So we are happy.
Okay, sir.
So,
Can you give us some of the insights? How did Piyush sir helped you, like increase your bar?
Yeah. So we had I guess 4 to 5 meetings with him. So we
Hmm.
have discussed what we can do in the future. So now it's in discussion basically. We are developing some systems for Lenskart itself. Some vision-based systems
Okay.
we are about to develop for Lenskart. I can't disclose it right now over here.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah.
We are aware of that.
so what we see on our TV screens is very different from behind the screen part. So, we would like to gain an insight of the show.
I would like to say one thing. Nothing is scripted. Whatever you have seen in the show, like सब कुछ live था. Nothing is scripted.
Mhm. Okay. So the pitch was prepared by you before time and it was presented live.
Yes. They were given as a 4 days. I
Hmm.
told you, na, the shoot was for 4 days. So they have given us a chance for doing this preparation, then giving them demo presentations. They gave us a chance for do this all stuff. But on the set only, we have made sharks for the first time.
Okay, okay. Great, sir. Any more questions from audience? Okay, I guess it's a wrap. Okay, sir. The session was great, sir. Indeed, it was a great session. Thank you for sharing your
Yeah,
knowledge and insights with us. And also, thank you so much for motivating the budding minds in our college.
Thank you, sir.
sure, anytime. If anybody wants any kind of help into the field of robotics or any kind of thing, if you wanted to do something in your career, you need some guidance, you can connect with me through LinkedIn. I'll share my LinkedIn profile name in the chat box. Just a minute. So you can connect me over a LinkedIn.